What's good, everybody? It's your boy Court, back with another Courts conversation. Y'all see me jumped out, bro. Y'all see me locked in. Today, yeah, it's gonna be one of the ones. It's gonna be one of the ones. First off, y'all already know I gotta bring my dog everywhere we go. What it do, Colt?
My dog, what it do, brother? What it do?
All
Back
right,
in,
we just making sure we hear you good, everything locked in.
sir.
Who?
Yes, sir.
Hey, we got some heat today.
So,
We got some heat today. Hey, look, all-time leading scorer in Mississippi.
for sure,
Gatorade Player of the Year, State of Mississippi.
for sure.
SEC Player of the Week multiple times. Mississippi State all-time freshman leading scorer.
Oh,
Oh no! Hey man, the one and only Josh Horn, bro.
great intro. Great intro. Great intro. So,
What it do, dog?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Man, nothing but love, bro. We appreciate you for coming on, man.
I appreciate the invitation, man.
yes, sir.
No doubt, man. So, what's been up, man? You had a big year. How you living now? Just chilling, resting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right
Off
now
season.
just trying to get back to it, lifting wise and
Right.
working out. I had about 3 weeks off of rest, so I'm just trying
Right.
to get back to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, big season coming up, man. So, man, just let's start from the genesis. Let's start way like how you even get into hooping. Like where that even come from?
Yeah, so my dad loved basketball, and I had two
Mhm.
brothers, that played in high school. Just from traveling with them to their games, and watching college basketball from a young age and NBA from a young age. And then when I grew up, I found out my cousin was Dwayne Wade, and so to see him family do what he did at a big stage, it was just inspiration. And from then, it was just I had a driven motive, to try to get where I am today. So
Word, that's dope. That's dope, man. How is the relationship when you and Wade? Like that's cool. I see you kind of like comment, show love on the gram and stuff.
yeah, this past year was really the first year where we really like communicated. Of course he retired and all that. He got a little bit more free time and stuff like that. So yeah, we
Mhm.
just keep in touch. I'm real cool with his mom and his sister. We always text, about every 2 weeks, checking in on each other.
Word.
So yeah.
All right, that's dope, man. Dope, man. Matt, what you got for him, man?
Man, you speak about Dwayne Wade. Like growing up, since we talk about this, the start. Who was somebody that you like modeled your game after? Like, cause your game kind of, you can't really just look at somebody in the league and be like, okay, this hub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, who is
Right.
it that you really just wanted to like, kind of just be like? You know what I'm saying? Because you probably knew, because pops, Mr. Jason ain't 6'10". You know what I'm saying? So you probably knew, he's gonna be a small dynamic guard or whatever. So like, who did you model your game after? You know what I'm saying? Growing up.
Yeah, growing up, I love Derrick Rose. Just the way he
Hey,
so explosive and the way
yeah,
he jumped, and I was a Chicago Bulls fan.
yeah,
That was my like he was like my Michael Jordan to me.
for sure.
And so, as I grew up, when I took the sport seriously, I kind of went after Damian Lillard a little bit,
Hmm.
and the way he controlled the pace and how he's so uh, unguardable in so many different ways.
Yeah,
From the deep three all the way to getting to the rim. So
right.
as I kind of matured a little bit, from the Derrick Rose to Damian Lillard.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, bro. That's dope. I know you. When you feel like when like growing up when you hooping, when you was like, man, this something I could be good at, type thing. Like this something I could do. When you felt like that.
Man, the first time I beat my brothers and my
Yeah.
dad,
For
that
sure.
was, that was really the first time, like growing up, I never, like, I always lost, like, for
Hmm.
I never won one game till like I was like 11, 12 years old. So, once I beat them, I just feel like I won a championship or something,
Yeah.
So they definitely that's where I get my humbleness from, because it's just taking those losses and then going against other competition, and then it seems so easy. You know, just the way it was hard on me, so it can be easier, down the path. So yeah.
No, for sure, man. That's dope. That's dope, man. What about like AAU and stuff like that? Like where did you play at, or like who did you play for and stuff growing up?
Yeah, so I played ooh, my first AAU team was it was with KJ at CCA, his dad.
Mm,
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
crazy man,
Yeah. He lit.
bulldogs. So but yeah, that was real fun. Playing at Champions Gym, West Side Jackson
Yeah.
Elementary School.
Hey, that
Um,
boy in the
That,
hood.
hey, that's
Yeah.
court side of
That's fine
town.
right there, yeah.
yeah, man.
For sure.
And then man, it was a battle back then.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you got the Jackson Tigers. Cam Beverly was on there. He had glasses back
Mm-hmm.
then, so we always hated each other.
Yeah.
And then I switched to C Nice with Coach Chris.
MTE.
Boom.
Yeah, they was
Okay.
I forgot the name of the team. They were black and red then. I think
Yeah.
the Warriors. And
Okay.
so then I switched to OSAG with Coach Rowe. And then it was one tournament we played Team Thad at it was during COVID AAU season. And Adidas team versus the EYBL team, it's a great opportunity, for everybody, to show what they can do.
For sure.
We ended up winning they smacked us the first time. Then that Sunday on the championship, we played them again. Had to give the revenge back. I remember
Yeah.
after the tournament, CJ, one of the assistants, he recruits for
Mm.
EYBL. He hit me up. He was like, "Just come down one weekend, Dallas, Texas. You ain't got to pay nothing. Just you and Pops. We want you to play with us." So obviously, I was
Mm-hmm.
down. I was excited, for a good opportunity to play on a
Yes.
bigger stage. So
Mm-hmm. What you got, Matt?
So, speaking about EYBL, name some of the guys that you played against on that level. That was in your class, like some of the guys that notable names, that you played against throughout, whether it be Adidas, whether it be EYBL. Just speak about some of the names that you played against.
man, Bronny James,
Right.
Isaiah
Right.
Collier at USC,
Yeah.
Jerry McCain at Duke, um, DJ Wagner, Kentucky, Aaron Bradshaw, Kentucky,
Okay.
Justin Edwards, Kentucky.
Some
Yeah.
guys, man.
All them
Some
boys with
guys.
the
um, Man, there were a lot of Trey Green, Xavier,
Mm.
great guard.
Yeah. Okay. Solid. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Man,
Who would you say the best, like out of all the guys at that pool? It ain't even gotta be just your class in general. Who was one of the top hitters that you just went up against? Like, man, he got it. Like, he won and done for sure. Like, he out of
yeah,
here.
man, I remember playing Isaiah Collier, right? And
Okay.
um, it was 16U, so everybody not fully grown yet,
Yeah, you
and so,
going up.
we going at it. He got 8 points at halftime, and I got I'm going crazy. I got 18, 19 and a half.
Okay.
And we up we not up a lot, but we up 8-7. So we got a little momentum.
Mm-hmm.
And this man ended up with 32, and I had and we was guarding. Well, yeah, we was guarding each other, but he would do the same thing, come down off 2 screens, and we'll end up switching. He'll get the matchup that he want.
Go to work.
Go to work. Like it was crazy, but we ended up winning. And so yeah, that's just I had a lot of respect for him, because I kind of disrespected him at first in the first
Yep.
half. Like I was like, oh man, this is the top guard in our class, and I'm giving him work. He not seeing
Yeah.
what's going on,
Yeah, for sure.
TikTok, YouTube, and all that. So
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
that was another humbling moment for me. So
Yeah.
Tough. Talk about like the work that you put in, like what that like all I know how the grind is, but like it's different for everybody. But like early mornings, late nights, working out, like what did that look like when you was growing up?
Yeah, man, it all started on a outside court, outside my home. Just it started just just playing around, and then my dad put
Yeah.
up a certain amount of shots each day, and then he found out that I wanted to take it seriously, and that's when we started going to gyms, trainers and stuff like that. That's when I started playing with older people.
Yeah.
I never played against my age except like AAU wise.
Right.
And so he firmly believed that you play older guys, you're gonna eventually like catch on and be ahead of your class. So in which I agree. And
Yeah.
so and then once I got to high school, I was so motivated, willing to work through any workout. I was just so hungry,
Mhm.
especially my junior year, recruiting wise, and wanted to get where I deserved to be.
Yeah.
I was in the lab crazy. Like I would wake up at 5:30, work out at 6 to before class. Class started at 8:15. Go through the class day. I got practice at 2:30 to like 4:30, and then I'm back in the gym at 6 to 8. Then I'm going back to sleep, doing the same thing every day. Like
Yeah.
that junior year, I was so hungry.
Yeah.
My senior year when I committed, I had to slow down a little bit. I just started going mornings. I didn't go after practice. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Speak about like, because you talked about just playing a lot against older guys. Like, you an elite shot maker. You know what I'm saying? So like, how much of it was actually, how much of your growth was actually playing as much as drill work and cone work and all this has its place? But like, you talk about playing, how much was it? Was it a good balance, or like, did you play a lot and not work out? Like, how was it?
yeah, I feel like it was a good balance. Well, I would say back then I probably played more than like drills and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I matured so fast at a young age to where like when I played, against grown people,
Hmm.
um, I would make like I would actually play better playing against grown people than my kids my age. You would think that would be the opposite. That's when my dad told me like you playing down to a competition. So
Right.
like that's when I had to rise to every game and learn how to do that. So yeah, I definitely played more than drills. I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, that's dope. A lot of the time we be trying to talk to our guys, what I'm saying, that we in the lab with. And like I really don't think they really understand like the caveman mentality of like the work that you gotta put in order to really like achieve, what I'm saying, that what you really trying to get to. They think go to practice a little bit, I had practice, go home, get on Fortnite, I got my work in today. But like
Right.
I'm telling like if you really everybody doing that, you gotta really like do something that really like separate yourself, really put yourself, what I'm saying, different from the crowd type time.
Exactly.
Yeah, facts, bro. Talk about the showcase, man. We just had the showcase last weekend. Big time J Hud showcase. You gonna
Yeah.
try to do it annually, right? Like this
Oh
gonna
yeah.
try to be like a yearly thing for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Talk about that, bro. How was it?
Man, it was cool. It was a super great weekend, for the kids and the parents and everybody that flew in. It was just something that I wanted to get back to. Inspired. I went to a lot of classics, Iverson Classic and stuff like that. So I was just inspired, to do something like that for Mississippi kids. They
Yeah,
just come down one weekend, just go to work,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
then we were blessed to have sponsor money, and we decided to put the
dope.
icing on the cake and just let them play for money because
For sure.
a lot of them gonna really be able to like have basketball as a job, and they're gonna earn money that way.
Yeah.
So we just
Yeah,
decided, why not start early? Give them that vision now.
Yeah.
facts. Any,
And it
anybody
really
catch?
like,
Oh, do you
my
think,
bad,
man?
Court. It really like, of course they was gonna compete either way, but putting that on top of it, man, they
That was
went
tough.
at a high level. You know what I'm saying? Like the score was in the 80s, I think. Like it was like 89 to like it was a 2-point game. Like it was something crazy. Like it wasn't no 140 points, like 150 points. It wasn't no crazy. They was playing defense guard. Dory hit a run the third quarter, almost got Team Brent, but Team Brent had to come through, get that win. But we ain't gonna say too much. So
Yeah.
one
I was
L.
gonna ask you, Josh, like, did any of the youngest catch your eye? Like, did you see what you like from like any specific like person that was at the showcase with you?
Yeah, man. If you asked them about that first practice, that was probably harder than the game, for them, because it was we wanted to create like a college like experience, for all of them, and so they definitely a couple of them were frustrated, and that's how it should be. That's how it's gonna be for their freshman year, and so we just, I'm not a coach yet, so I couldn't be like yell at them or something like that. We probably have somebody else do that next year.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. They definitely learned a lot of things, so they can take them things with them to the next level.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. I know Matt was in there getting it in with you, with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, and like the main thing he was saying, like, of course, guys were frustrated, but I feel like coming from you and like you actually still in it, like you say, you might have somebody else do it next year. I feel like your voice is just as relevant because of the fact you just got done, like you fresh off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like they listen because you just did it. You were just on TV. You were just dancing. So it's like your instruction and actually going through the drills and being familiar with it, also getting out there and teaching it. You know what I'm saying? I guess it helped you out just as much as the players too. You know what I'm saying? Help you communicate, help them see, okay, he only a year older than me and he could translate the message to us. I need to work on my communication. You know what I'm saying? So just they learned a lot. Outside of basketball, they learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? The pace, everything. So
yeah. They definitely learned a lot off the court too at the banquet.
Yeah.
So we dived down stuff down that path. So it was good overall.
A lot of them guys ain't never seen that kind of stuff though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that kind
Put
of stuff.
them boys over some AE, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Look at Matt. Look at Matt.
3 strike, man. You gotta say too much.
Man.
You know, holler at me, man. We ain't gonna say too much, man.
So NIL, RSA, bro, time 3 strike. So hey, talk to me about like MRA, man, because like I ain't gonna even lie to you. Before I even met you, everybody talking like Josh Hubbard. I went to Jim Hill, 6'8", and I'm like, what school you go to? Like, I already called. Like, what school you go to? They like MRA. I'm like, all right. I mean, okay, it's MRA. Like private school, they cool, but like they ain't public. They ain't with the dog. But like, so like, talk about like, cause that's what I was thinking but then when I went to see you play, I'm like, ain't gonna don't even care who he played against. This what it's gonna be. I could tell like he really got it. You know what I'm saying? So like just talk about like being in private school and like having an X on your back and like, you know what I'm saying? Every time you strapping up, like, hey, I gotta go get it. I got something to prove. Like talk about that.
Man, it was a struggle at first, especially my 8th grade year, because we didn't really play against public school teams that year. We were, except when we went to like Thanksgiving and Christmas tournaments and stuff like that, and so and we would still get smacked. And I'm just an 8th grader, just out there, just basically not even doing nothing for real besides just scoring.
Yeah.
And so and the shift really changed, I believe, my 9th grade year. We added a few pieces to the team, like Trent Coleman, DH Dude, Phillip Hughes, and a lot more role players. And everybody just knew their role. And it was, man, when we played public school teams, they would just look down on us and stuff like that. And so we would smack them teams, and it was just so beautiful to see, looking back. And then, my 10th through 12th grade year, we started playing Jackson public schools. So we like, okay, there's some good opportunities to, put our name in the top 5 in the state, and stuff like that. So my 10th grade year in the summer, we were playing Callaway, before Daeshun's senior year at MRA. Not a lot of people know about this, but
Yeah, for sure. This Josh with the dread with the twist though.
Yeah,
yeah,
lock.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
And, I was inspired from Daeshun Ruffin from by a lot of things, from the hizzy pull to the bounce,
Yeah.
just being an undersized guard, from the same city. I'm gonna go against him. I'm nervous before the game. This not even a real game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play against Daeshun, so he go up by like 40.
Yeah. Tough.
I had a good game too. I had like 30 or 32.
Yeah.
And then we won, and my coach was like, this is the start of something special. And ever since then, from 11th to 12th grade year, we just had to earn respect from the teams we played against, especially in public schools. Like Murrah thought they were gonna smack us. Yazoo City, they didn't think they were gonna smack us, but I'm sure if you asked Winston, they just looked down on MRA.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Winston, he ain't.
Yeah,
Winston be locked in.
Man. Yeah,
yeah. It was all fun. It was all fun, especially just being from a private school and earning respect, from a lot of public schools. It was all fun.
Yeah,
for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, man. What you got, Matt?
But yeah, so man, we always show love on this show. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't really have a good relationship with Daeshun. You know what I'm saying? But like, I love to reach out to him. But just speak on like where he is mentally. Like, I know he's been injured and stuff like that. He hasn't really played a lot. You know what I'm saying? So just speak on how good he was in high school and how good he still is. You know what I'm saying? Just those battles. I know you had some battles with him. You know what I'm saying? So like, just speak on like what you saw from him. You said he inspired you. So like, just speak on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was I was in 8th grade. It was his 10th grade year, and he was playing Madison Central at Callaway, and I decided to go. My teammate take me, and all I hear is just Daeshun Ruffin.
Yeah.
So, oh man, let's check him out. So this dude punch on somebody. I'm like, oh my gosh! I immediately became a fan. So I'm following him. He got 5-star recruit. I'm following him. A fan.
Yeah.
His work ethic. What he put into Mississippi basketball and the crazy things he was doing. He probably got the craziest highlights. In Mississippi. Him or Malik.
Yeah,
his highlights crazy for sure.
Yeah. So like, man, so I copied a lot of things he did. On the court. Because he was succeeding, so I was like, let me use some of those tools so I can succeed too.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he definitely played a huge part at Mississippi.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. To this day. Sure. Yeah. Him at Jackson State this upcoming year for sure. Hope he come out be healthy for sure. Because when he healthy here on the floor, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So
it's over.
Yeah. So.
And they got Spank and Dorian coming with him.
Josh Hubbard Showcase alumni.
Yeah.
Come on. Man. Hey, Dorian. That boy special, man.
Yeah.
That boy different, bro.
The thing, not especially in Jackson, not a lot of people knew about him. So he was one of the first people I had to get in the showcase.
Had to. The coach know, but as far as because I mean, I think he played in the Rumble one time. Like he played in the Rumble in Pascagoula one time. Came to the Big House one time, but just where people can see him, and Southside there, all the guys in Jackson.
Yeah.
So they sent me a clip, bro, going between the legs mid game.
Crazy.
Said where he at? In Mississippi? Nah, he ain't in the Jack. So where he at? Exactly. That boy from the coast, he getting to it. So
he compete, bro. At a high level, he compete, bro. Like he don't care where he at. He had a 3-on-3 tournament with K Wall down there with Southside. Competing. He don't care where he at. Just competing.
Just love the hoop.
He just love the hoop, bro. Like he gonna go far.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, look, y'all see I'm ripping, bro. Exclusive for sure. So I saved it for Larry, bro. Talk to us about Mississippi State. Cause I'm Mississippi State alone, so I know Starkville like back of my hand. Like, talk to him, man. Like what how Star Vegas been treating you, man?
Man, they've been treating me with open hands, family,
Yeah.
community. It's all love, man. The fans, doesn't get no better. When they
Right.
sell the home out, it's just so beautiful to see, and the way they cheer and the way they love to win in all sports, baseball,
Mm-hmm.
football, soccer, softball. So it's definitely a special city, for sure. Can't go
Them
wrong.
cowbell.
Oh yeah, they can be annoying at first, but
You
they
gotta
made
get used to them.
gotta get used to
Whatever.
them. Sure.
Whatever.
I ain't gonna pull mine out. Mine up front. Mine up front in a little box. Cool. In a little box.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For sure, man. So what's the difference between I'm gonna just ask you, how was your transition from high school to college? Like, cause June come, you off season, then you work out from probably like March to probably like little May. Then you go June, you got summer school. Like, so how was that transition for you?
Yeah, I would say the school part of it was kind of easy because MRA. I feel like that was the best preparation for any student.
Mhm.
Um, you can ask
You had a
any,
high GPA?
yeah, high GPA, and
Yeah.
so
What you had, if I can ask?
yeah, it was a 3.8, 3.8. So
Josh Hubbard had a 3.8 graduated high school. That
Kinesiology
I
major.
did.
Ain't you a major kinesiology, Josh?
So
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
all-time lead scorer in Mississippi history, 3.8 GPA. I'm gonna just leave that right there. All right, you
Take it
can
how you
continue
want
though.
yeah. So yeah, MRA just with all their students, they just prepare so well, and so that was an easy transition. Basketball wise, the skill set, I had, I felt like I was there, but mentally, when I first got there, I just wasn't there. I wasn't mentally strong.
Mm.
There were a lot of frustrating moments. I would get down on myself and stuff like that. And so, that summer was, man, it just wasn't good. In a good way though. It taught me a lot. Taught me how to become mentally strong and the in-game decisions and not turn the ball over and stuff like that. And so it was frustrating at first, but God definitely had a plan. I would come home crying and stuff like that. Calling coach worried, calling my parents worried about I thought I was supposed to be in this situation, but nah, God had a different plan to take me down a tough road so I can be in a situation I am now today. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Cause a lot of youngins, cause you know what I'm saying, like I played UIBL, like me and Matt, we met playing UIBL. Like we see a lot of dudes that be good
Yeah.
coming out of high school, but then when
Yeah.
they get to college, like we be trying to warn them even before they get there too. Like it's not sweet. Like it's a
Mm-hmm.
wake up call. You know what I'm saying? So like, how you think you came through it? Like when you got down, what you feel like allowed you to break through that?
Yeah, definitely the lifts when I became stronger became easier physically for myself.
Mm,
And then just being able to, I'm a point guard, so I gotta protect the ball at all times. And
Yeah,
and I'm playing against the best defenders in the country,
for
you know.
sure.
that,
And so, they bullying on me each and every day. So, as I got used to it, like the second month, third month, I'm not turning the ball over as much. And, it's not as rough.
mhm,
I'm creating a voice, I can talk lead to
yeah,
my team. And so it just became easier. It's all a process at the end of the day,
Sure.
Just for me personally, I just began to pray every night. I knew that it was gonna be tough.
mm,
If I had God on my side, it was gonna be an easier day, regardless of what I went through.
For
So
sure.
yeah.
What advice would you have, knowing what you know now, May of 2023, what would you tell Josh going into, senior Josh going into college? What would you tell him? Okay, we got to do this, we got to do this, we got to do this.
Yeah, I would tell him to prep yourself to be mentally strong
Yeah.
and probably physically just be in shape. Because before I came, like I would work out, obviously,
right,
and stuff like that, but I never like ran. I never did that. So like them days were hard. You know, I'm
the
behind.
conditioning,
Yeah. The even the conditioning workouts. You know, with the strength coaches, you know, it's tough, and so
yeah.
that's probably what I tell myself. So
What you think helped you more, the weightlifting side or the cardio side? Or was it a combination of the two?
I think it's all a combination because you know when you're tired, you got to have another gear to another motor to go in. You got to have
Mhm.
like when you're in the fourth quarter, you got to have first quarter legs. You know, you can't be tired, you can't be behind.
Yeah.
Strength wise, you know, for me, I'm a point guard, so and the way we play defense, you know, you might be guard the 5 one position, so
Yeah, for sure.
you got to take them bumps and bruises and play through it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's dope.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm a big strength and conditioning guy, bro. So like, I'm in PT school and everything. So like, I'm just studying like how to get in shape and being strong. Because like, I'm studying guys in the league. I'm looking at you like shorter guy, elevate high, strong base.
Yeah.
Looking at his, I'm looking at your son. I'm like, all right, this guy, he working out, he training, woo, 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 like, because I'm
Yeah.
trying to eventually take my own knowledge and just translate it to help everybody else. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had asked you about your strength and conditioning guy from MRA. And
Mhm.
he just followed me back recently and everything. So like, I just been like studying that for sure. So I definitely know how important it is. For sure.
Yeah, like even with conditioning, like we always talk about Steph, and me and Court talk about all the time. We try to tell the youngest, like, you see Steph making 40-footers or whatever, but like, man, Steph the most conditioned, player in the NBA for real. Because his workout's rigorous. He running. They showed it the videos of Caitlin Clark running so much, you know what I'm saying? That
Mm-hmm.
endurance just separates you, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad
Most
you spoke, man. Yeah, for
definitely.
sure.
No, thanks, bro. Man, so in college this just past year, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions. First, I'm gonna say toughest team that you played against. That team was just like it was a tough team to play against. Who would you say?
Man, Alabama. Man, Alabama
Okay,
tough.
okay,
They shoot about 33s a game.
yeah,
The way they push the ball, like
Up and down.
the offensive possession is so critical. Like when you
yeah,
play against them, like if you take a bad shot, or even if you miss a shot, like or even if you make a shot, like that's gonna make your defensive possession like even more critical. Cause like the way they get the ball out, the way they pushing it, just the way they play is so fast. Like you got to be on 10 like the whole game. So
yeah.
it's
And they
tough,
went all the way to the Final Four this year. So
man.
yeah, they
How
had
was
a squad.
Nelson?
They had
How was Nelson when you played against him?
He was tough,
Yeah.
long,
Yeah.
yeah,
So like, man, he's tough. He tough, but
yeah,
yeah, it's just nothing you
yeah.
can
Me
do.
and Matt been watching him for a good little minute.
For a
We've
Yeah,
minute.
been watching dude for a good little minute. So even when he was at North Dakota State.
Yeah.
Straight
yeah,
to him.
tough.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
fact.
a good story too. You got a great story from where he come from.
Yeah,
No,
facts.
For sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
What about favorite game? Like if you had been like, man, this was like my favorite game this year. Do you got
yeah,
one of them?
I would say even though we lost, I say Kentucky.
Mm,
Crazy.
not gonna lie to you, John. You see that band right there?
Uh huh.
I was jumping on that when you were shooting. I was jumping crazy. Oh, boy, my mom would say, "Who do I have?" Oh yeah, mom. Mama, that boy Johnny too. I mean, I'm going crazy over here. We going against the Bulldogs. Tough,
Yeah,
bro.
you get
Great
into it.
game, though.
That's what they
Facts.
wanted to see, though. Y'all compete at a high level, bro. That's what they wanted to see, bro.
Facts.
Yeah,
Dynamic
Yeah.
guards go at it. You know what I'm saying? They want to see that.
Yeah.
That's top level, it's high level ACC ball right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Facts.
They want to see that.
That game was personal for sure. It
Yeah.
Yeah,
was,
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, and then it was a guard game. You know what I'm saying? They got Rod, they got Shep. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people just, and is Josh gonna show up? I'm like, he coming. He's gonna. Like y'all gonna see, like yeah, it's gonna get to it. Like you know what I'm saying. So like it's just a testament to the work that you put in too, though. You know what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like and me and Matt, you either two things. You a dog, and we ain't gonna say the other word. You feel me? But like
Exactly.
you really gotta be a dog to step up to the plate and like don't no smoke from nobody. Like, and that's what I respect from you. Like 1,000%. Like, no matter how tall you is, how fast you is, your ranking, who you is, who you think you is. When you come in that hump, but when you go against that maroon and white,
We on that.
you guys see me.
Yeah, we on that.
You guys see me.
What did that game do for your just I know you already confident because you started 16 games out of 36, so how many y'all played? So how confident were you as far as going, because them guys, they top 5 in the draft. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So how was your confidence and your morale going after that game, following that game?
Yeah, man. Before the game, we lost to them at their place, so I'm obviously in that mode, to get revenge and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But personally, there's another side of me, where I just gotta, go out there and prove that I'm a better guard. Because they were all ranked higher than me in high school, and so I just got this mentality before the game, like, they gotta lace up their shoes just like mine. They gotta go in this court just like I gotta do. They got one just like me. So, they bleed just like me. So, there's a lot of reasons for me to not play with fear.
Right.
And so, after the game, I'm mad that we lost it because, I still we should have won the game. But yeah, I just believed in my ability, to what I could do, and I already knew what I could do even before the game. So I wasn't that surprised,
right?
And how I performed, but my teammates, did a great job and how they helped me, perform the way I did, and so it all just came together, and so we were all hungry for that game, so that played a huge part in it too.
Yeah.
No, thanks, bro. That's tough. So we said toughest game. We said favorite game. All right. What about toughest player you had to guard?
Probably Zakai Ziegler from Tennessee.
The little guard with the braids.
Yeah.
How long you been there? 3 years?
Yeah, he a junior, so he's gonna be a
mature guard. Yeah, mature. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He a twin, ain't it? Or a brother or something. He a twin or something.
Man,
I think so.
He about 5'6", and he gonna play all 40 minutes.
Yeah. He won Defensive Player of the Year. SEC, I think.
Yeah.
Solid,
man. He
5'6".
6 is crazy.
I don't know if he 5'6". He probably
but I'm just saying, but under 6 foot, SEC Player of the Year SEC Defensive Player of the Year.
Right. Crazy.
Yeah.
He not getting tired, and people don't know, like, he can play offense too. Like, if you go back and watch his games, he's scoring in the paint. He's shooting deep threes, 3-ball. So like, he can do a little bit of everything.
For sure. Man, that's dope, man. And I'm saying it now since you already played a whole full season, but like, it's dope to see you playing for Mississippi. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because like, you could have easily left the state and like went anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And most people do. Like, I have no problem with that. But like, it's dope seeing you like, hey, all right, I'm a Mississippi kid. I'm the big dog from Mississippi. I'm gonna stay in my state. And look, and we're gonna go do something, you know what I'm saying? Like that's dope of you. Like, regardless of what happens in the future or whatever, I don't know. I ain't saying I do know that, but I'm just saying, like, whatever. Like, even if you just the year you gave Mississippi, like, that's big, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just cause I know I'll be going crazy in the hump, bro. Like, I work Mississippi women's basketball at Mississippi State. So like, I used to be like at the South Carolina games and Tennessee games, and like Asia Wilson, I'm on the sideline talking crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing it in person, you know what I'm saying? But I'm doing the scout for the girls too. So like I'm real deal. I feel like I'm on the team. When Google Wale hit the shot, I'm crying, hurt. Cause like I'm on staff. So like, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like if I was at the hunt at any game y'all done had this year,
Turn.
I went crazy, bro. I went crazy. We gonna definitely make a trip down for sure.
Yeah, we
We gonna
there.
definitely.
Sure. But not
Yeah.
like Corey, you touched on like a big point. Like, and I want to talk, we could take it back real quick to high school. Like, I know Oak Hill was calling. I know Montverde was calling. I know Huntington Prep was calling. I know Sunrise was calling. I mean, you was ranked what, number 88, top 100. So I mean, I feel like what was the thing to keep you at MRA? Like, why MRA and not, why you want to do it here instead of doing Oak Hill? No, like you said, no knock against some guys that did. They just took the better opportunity. But you know what I'm saying? Like, why MRA and not why, other places, other schools?
Yeah, after my junior year, my dad actually got a lot of calls, about prep school and stuff like that. Them big national schools, and so it was a blessing, to receive those calls and text messages. But just where I was at, and I just wanted to finish my year at MRA.
Yep.
Just where I started from, and the success we had, from my 8th to 11th grade year. So, why not finish strong? And the coach I played for too, that played a huge role.
Yeah.
He's a legend in Mississippi, and all he's done for me, I just had to, pay a price and give him back of what all he's done for me. So
For sure.
yeah.
Sure.
So man, that's dope. That's dope, man. Last thing, bro, we ain't gonna hold you too long. You said something, and when I peep it, I hold on to it, and I always bring it back just because I want to chop it up about it. You was like, when things got tough, you was like, God pulled you out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk about like your relationship with God and just like how, like the things you've been through and stuff like that, like leaning on Him. Like, how has that helped you as a person, as a man, just growing up? Like, just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. I grew up in the church, all my life. And so when I was young, obviously, I'm in school and church,
Mhm.
just learn about God and all his stories, and as a kid, you don't really take it seriously as when you grow up. It's just like you learn another thing. And so, my dad was big on Christianity, and my parents, my siblings was, they were a follower of Christ. And so, I just the experiences I went through. One experience in particular, I was in the hospital for 19 days, and so God pulled me out of that. And I honestly wasn't supposed to come out, for real. And so that humbled me since then, and I just built my relationship with Him. And I just felt like there was no tougher time than that time I was in. So I feel like after that experience, I feel like any tough time that I was in, I could get through it easily, because I already been through the worst. So
Fact.
I just began to pray every day, since then, and build a relationship with Him, because without Him, what am I? So
For sure. That's dope, bro.
Thanks.
That's dope for real. I respect that for sure. You got something that?
The last thing I got, man, like Court said earlier, we always got guys in gym. We got React, we got our nonprofit, and our initiative is about character. And like, without character, you're not gonna become you can have the talent, you can have the skill set, whatever, but without character, you're not gonna have, the on the court success that you have or anybody aspires to have. So just speak about, how far character gets you, and any advice, to the youngins that we always with, any advice to them guys. It can be about basketball or not, just anything you'll get to them.
yeah, character is huge, especially in the recruiting process, because from a coach's perspective, who am I recruiting? Or are you going to bring any trouble to the team, or how are you in the locker room and stuff like that?
Right.
So character is one of the most important things, I feel like, because they don't, like, if a college coach really wants you, like they gonna try to find the bad things about you and your character. They're gonna look on your social media. They're gonna ask your principal about you. They're gonna ask your teachers about you, about your character and stuff like that. So what you post is important. What you put out there is important. How you react to teachers, how you react to janitors, how you treat people. It's all important. So yeah, that plays a huge part, especially in high school.
Yeah.
Then in college, it's critical as a high school. So character's an important thing for sure.
For sure.
So yeah, man. Yeah, like any type of just like little nuggets or any advice you would just give somebody that like I want to play college basketball. Like what would I do? Like just a little tidbit on it. What you think?
Man, off the court, I would clean the social media. Nothing negative. If I got explicit words on a mixtape, I'm gonna delete that, repost it, or if I was posting a middle finger in a picture, something like that, I'm gonna delete that. Just clean all of it and stuff like that. And then on the court, I'm gonna create a mentality of where I want to get, write goals down on a piece of paper, put them somewhere where I can look over them and just work towards that goal every single day. So,
yes, sir.
For sure. Yeah. All right. And just to go all out to end it all, I got a speed round. You gotta say one word or like one little sentence on the speed round of questions. I'm gonna you just have a little fun, and we're gonna call it right here.
Let's do
speed round. All right, ready? All right, here we go. All right. Best rapper or best music artist that you listen to right now. Favorite music artist?
NBA Youngboy.
NBA Youngboy. Okay. All right. MJ or Brian?
Brian.
Okay. Favorite candy?
Nerd clusters.
Nerd clusters.
You the one.
Okay.
Hey, you the one, boy.
All right. Favorite hoop shoe?
Anthony Edwards.
Believe that.
Okay. Steph or Kyrie?
Oh man, I can't choose.
Oh, okay. All right. Favorite spot to eat at in Starkville?
Harvey's.
All right. And just favorite food in general?
Pasta.
All right. And if you got a go-to shoe, you got to get clean today. What you putting on? Go to kick.
Go-to kicks. I'm gonna go with the Jordan 4s.
Jordan 4s, any of them, or just it's a specific one? Or?
It's multiple.
Okay, yeah. You're a Jordan 4 type of guy?
Yeah.
Okay. And then last but not least, 3 strikes or swoosh game. You going Adidas or Nike?
I'm going Adidas, man. I got to.
Believe that.
Hey man, for sure, bro. For sure, man. Josh Hubbard, we ain't gonna keep you, bro. Man, we appreciate you so much for just spending some time with the guy, chopping it up, giving some knowledge to the youngins, also sharing your story too. You know what I'm saying? We definitely feel like just in general, you a quiet guy. So we definitely the people just want to hear a little bit more about you and just, you know what I'm saying, know what you think, what you're going on, your life story, everything, bro. Like you had a great season. Like we said before, play the clip. We gonna play the clip. Before the season even started, we were like, Josh Hubb is at state, and we got that boy back, us against the world. Before anything was trending, nothing. We were like, the boy Josh, bro, regardless of what go on, we got your back. So it's nothing but love from Court. I already know it's nothing but love from Matt. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you get home in the off season, we be at the Arc, so you know what's going on. So,
I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it.
Man, we appreciate you, brother. Yeah. All right, man. You be safe, bro. Get some sleep. Ice up, dude. Recover, chill. Get your mind right. Finals coming up, so you got to knock them out. So, for sure, bro. We appreciate you, dog.
Yes, sir.
Josh Hubbard, ladies and gentlemen, no cap. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
For sure, bro. All right. Boom.